don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Serious crap.
Recent studies have shown that half of all Americans consider their pets as much a part of their family as their actual family members, with nearly 90% saying their pets have had a positive impact on their mental health. So when your beloved cat or dog crosses the proverbial rainbow bridge, the loss can be devastating. But what if you could bring a carbon copy of your faithful friend back to life?
Food, church. Food. Come on, church. Chow down. Come on, church.
Christ. I don't believe this. Oh, you stay, church.
Hold on a second. God, he chewed his way out.
Jesus, boy. Christ.
But what if you could bring a carbon copy of your faithful friend back to life? The most famous football player in history just did it.
Get him, Junie, get him.
Tom Brady announcing his adorable pup Junie is actually a clone of his previous pit bull mix Lua, who died in 2023. Writing, "In a few short months, Colossal gave my family a second chance with a clone of our beloved dog." Brady, an investor in the biotech company Colossal Biosciences. The company's CEO compares the process of cloning to IVF without sperm.
When you clone a dog, is it just the appearance? Is there also an element of personality? What can you expect?
When you clone an animal, it's an identical genetic copy. So it's the physical traits, it's its appearance, but a lot of the behavioral traits as well come with that. There's still environmental factors that affect all of us.
Colossal just announced the acquisition of Viagen, which have been cloning dogs and cats for a decade, including the pets of other celebrities like Barbra Streisand and Paris Hilton.
Wait, what? This is Diamond and Baby. Diamond's clones.
Andrew Pask is the chief biology officer at Colossal, and he explained what cloning requires.
So you can do it from skin samples, hair samples, blood samples, anywhere where you can get a living cell, and then you can use that cell to then make a full other copy of that animal. But any cell will do.
But the cutting-edge tech is controversial. According to one poll, the nearly 60% of Americans who find it morally wrong to clone animals significantly outnumber those who find it morally acceptable.
I cannot be the only one that thinks that is wild.
You may remember Colossal is the company behind de-extinction efforts focused on bringing back the woolly mammoth, dodo bird, and Tasmanian tiger. Earlier this year, the company announced it genetically engineered a trio of wolves resembling the long-extinct direwolf, made famous in Game of Thrones.
There are no direwolves south of the wall. No, there are 5.
Would you clone your dogs?
You know, I don't know. It's a great question. I think it's a personal choice.
Ben Lamb acknowledges new technology can be scary, but says their priority is using it to maintain biodiversity.
Cloning is a critical step in saving species and reversing this terrible extinction trend that's happening.
So if you're curious about how much something like this costs, we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars. According to Viagen's website, it costs $50,000 to clone a cat or a dog, $85,000 to clone a horse, and you can even inquire about other species. Viagen clones about 100 pets a year. Now, as the technology improves and becomes more efficient, we could see a change in those prices. But even amid this growing trend, there is some pushback. Some organizations like the ASPCA have raised concerns calling for a better evaluation of the ethical consequences of cloning.
But as the days of Noe were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noe entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.